Well, it started with my daughter saying, "Dad, you know I can tell when you're high."
Damn.
Machine Gun Kelly is getting candid about his sobriety journey. In an August 18th episode of Barstool Sports' $1 Million Worth of Game podcast, the rapper shared how his 15-year-old daughter Casie played a major role in his decision to get sober when she was around 11 or 12 years old.
What made you feel different to be like, no, I'm gonna back up off it, I'm gonna, go through whatever processes I gotta go through to get off of what I'm on, and I don't need that shit to still be MGK.
Well, it started with my daughter saying, "Dad, you know I can tell when you're high."
Damn.
It broke my heart. It was like the ultimate letdown.
How old was she at the time?
11, 12.
Ooh.
She's 15 now.
The singer explained that the conversation was the first step, as he admitted that it still took him a while to get sober.
It took me a while afterwards because obviously, drugs have a vice grip on you.
Absolutely.
So that was step one for me, right? Okay, as a father and as a man, to be the father I wish my dad would have been, I have to break this generational curse for my kid. And then second off, I think I just became a real unpleasant person to be around for all my friends, right? Like I was an only child, so the family I had was these guys, and I think when I began to run people away from me because, man, you become flippant, bro. When the drugs got you, it's like if you aren't that person, you're an until you go meet up with those demons, and then those demons make you calm back down. But that's a demon in and of itself that you can't even be awake or alive, bro. Until you're that.
MGK also shared that at only 11 years old, he had tried ecstasy.
My dreams stretched at different times, right? At first I wanted to be, I had so many, bro. When I watched Top Gun, I was like, I want to be an Air Force pilot.
Okay.
And then I'm 11 years old at the time. And they're telling me okay, well, you can never do drugs because they'll test your hair and they'll be able to see if you had drugs. Then I took ecstasy at 11 years old. And I was like, all right, well, that dream's out the door.
11?
Yeah.
On the E?
Yeah, my friend's older sister dated a rave DJ at the time, and so the rave DJ was like, this will be funny, and so he gave us, some extra whatever. So
How'd that night end up, man?
They gave us pacifiers because they said your teeth grind crazy, so it was just me and three of my friends just walking around with pacifiers in our mouth looking stupid as hell, but it was probably awesome, dude. Yeah, for sure. And so from then, I was like, all right, well, I can't be an Air Force pilot.
The rapper had previously revealed on Bunnie XO's Dumb Blonde podcast earlier this month that he hasn't drank since last August, and also shared that he went to rehab for the first time ever.
Let's talk about mental health and sobriety. Where's your sobriety journey now?
I'm completely sober from everything. I don't drink anymore. I haven't drank since last August.
Because I know when I got sober in 2017, sobriety sucks. It was the hardest journey that I went on because then I had to get to know myself, and that was the real battle. I had to get to know myself without something in my system.
I get mad at sobriety a lot, that is I'm still in that phase of
rebelling.
Yeah, I didn't tell anybody outside of the closest to me, but I went to rehab right when we got off the European tour last year, and that was my first time I ever went to rehab. Man, they just gave me so many ways to operate the body and show where this anger is coming from and methods to quell it. And I met with a lot of psychiatrists, some who gave up on me, and many therapists who did the same. Ended up falling into an awareness of what my condition is and have made peace with it, and it's a constant tightrope walk.
Has Megan been a catalyst in your sobriety?
I think all my friends, I think everyone's just really, absolutely. Megan's for sure been extremely helpful in dealing with the kind of psychological withdrawals that come with
getting off drugs.
Yeah. I've just been really happy seeing everybody. I love that I'm clear when I look at, the person I love. I'm really happy that when my daughter and I are having our conversations and I'm coming from a place of being centered and holding space for what a child needs from their parent. I give a lot of props to everyone around me for never quitting before I got to this point, because I really hope I'm a lot more of a pleasure to be around.
MGK recently celebrated his daughter Casie's 15th birthday, posting a tribute to her on Instagram, writing, "The world spins, but when I look at you, it stops. Happy 15th, Princess.